All right, morning guys. How's everybody in the YouTube world doing today? Y'all come on, go with me. Let's go get some elk gear together. We ready, baby. Isn't it amazing that I was just walking, getting some exercise, but now I'm right here fishing to get packed up for elk season. Here's what I got going on. I got everything pretty much laid out, so we'll go over some of my gear here in a little bit. Really, it ain't much to it, but I will at least kind of show you. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all these Lakewood Bowcases. I love my Lakewood Bowcase. Love how the bow packs in the Lakewood Bowcase. I really don't have to take my bow all apart. That's the Lakewood Bowcase right here. Y'all have to excuse the mess. I got stuff laid out everywhere. That's a pretty buck right there. I killed him with my bow back, I don't know, probably been 10 or 12 years ago now. But anyway, I'll kind of show you the Lakewood Bowcase. We'll go over all my gear, all my jet bull and all that stuff I take, my boots, and we'll get it all packed up and do it together here in just a little bit. All right, so there's a couple things I'm gonna go over first. I don't know if I'll do it all in one video. The Lakewood Bowcase. I really, really, really enjoy this Lakewood Bowcase, and the reason being, I can take my V3X that y'all have seen lots of times. If you kind of want to know about the rest and the sight and my quiver and my arrows and all that, then you can. I got a video I made a couple of weeks ago. You can check all that out. But I'll show y'all. You can put this bow in here, complete bow in here, without taking the rest, or not the rest, without taking the sight. And I do take my stabilizer off, but I don't have to take my quiver off. And if you look down right there, from right there to right there, they have a place where this Lakewood arrow case goes. And I'm gonna tell you, it is a slick arrow case. I don't have any arrows in it right now, but I'm about to get my arrows out of my quiver and get my dozen arrows, and I'm gonna get them put in there, and I'll show you how it all goes together. The cool thing about it is too, once I get my bow in there, in that case, then I start packing clothes all around it, and I'm telling you, it is dang near bulletproof. All right, so here are my ram cap broadheads. So I'll have 1, 2, 3. I'll have 6, 9. I'll probably take 10 broadheads, and then I'll have a couple of, I got some extra target tips in here. I got some extra blades. I'll also take 2 packs of broadheads with me, but probably in the last, I would say the last 7 or 8 bulls that I have killed have all been with that broadhead right there. And I mean, they have just been, for me, a phenomenal broadhead. So these are ram cats. So these are the ram cat 100 grain original. So if you'll look, the old blades, they went down to a little sharper point. I like how the newer blades, they're kind of a little more blunt at the very end, and it just makes them a whole lot easier in a quiver. But I love those broadheads right there. And also, I'll probably get some comments because my thumbnail is going to have this flag in it. If you had, I know I've done videos about this, but a lot of people are new to the channel. So obviously that is, as you see, that is a Japanese flag, and that is a flag my granddaddy, my dad's dad, fought and was shot through both of his thighs in World War II on the Aleutian Islands. And this is a flag that he got off a Japanese soldier. So after he passed away, I told my grandmother that's the one thing I really wanted. So just so you'll know, I took it and had it, you know, I didn't know what all these symbols were. So if you look there, we got big symbols there, really in each corner. And those 5 symbols stand for pray, fight, forever, victory, and destiny. And then all the other little writing is Japanese soldiers' names, but I'll read this to you. It says, Japanese flag captured in the Aleutian Islands during World War II by Sergeant Blandham Fancher. That's my granddad. Loved husband, father, grandfather, American, and Purple Heart veteran. Large Japanese symbols written on flag are translated pray, fight, forever, victory, and destiny. The small Japanese symbols are names of Japanese soldiers. That flag right there is something I'm very, very proud of. It's actually silk, and I didn't show you, but you can actually see some old blood stains on it. But really, really, really cool. So let me show you how these arrows go in this case. All right, so that's kind of how the arrows. It's really neat. You see those foam slots, and they have little holes there where those arrows go. So what I do, I turn, you know, one broadhead this way, one broadhead that way, one broadhead this way, and I can get, you know, I can get a dozen arrows in there pretty dang easy. And then I'll show you, once I zip it up, I'll kind of show you where it goes here in the Lakewood case. So it's really neat. If you see here, it goes all the way against that side right there, and then it's got a tab on it here, and then it fits right there super flush. And then when you get ready to pull it up, you just grab it and pull it up. So really, really, really like that. But the neatest thing about it is you take this bow, and obviously the bow's like this. So I'm going to take the limb legs off. If you have a Matthews bow starting with the V series and don't have a set of these limb legs, now the new bows, the Phase 4 and the Lift have a little bit different set of limb legs, but love these limb legs. They are, and let me show you how easy they are to get off. So you roll it this way, you roll it that way, and boom, it comes off just like that. So really cool. And then when I get ready to haul it, then when you fold it back up, it goes together, and I'll put it right back in that case. Anyway, here's the bow. I'll show you this. And if you look down there, you see it's got a place for your string to fit right there. So let me show you. So it goes in there, just that easy. The quiver stays on. It's not in the way. I do have to take the stabilizer off. I mean, that's really easy. You just unscrew that stabilizer right there. And then I put it right down there in that end. And I mean, that's my whole bow. And that's pretty handy, because with some of the bow cases, especially older bow cases, you can't put your whole bow in there. So I love it. All right, so just to give you an idea, so I have a dozen pair of socks. Good boots and good socks. I will try to do another video maybe after this one on the boots that I take. Won't be a very long video, but you got to have good socks. You got to have good boots. I wear a different pair of boots in the morning than I do at night. That'll be for another video. But I always take way more socks than I think I need. Now, obviously, Dad and I don't do all the hiking and stuff like that we used to do, but you still got to take care of your feet. You got to take care of your feet. So I make sure I have plenty of socks. You know, your feet might get wet one morning. Change socks before the afternoon. The good thing about where we stay, I can take my socks off in the morning. Being in the West, that's another thing. Your feet dry. I mean, if you can get something in the sun, there's no humidity out there, then it dries really fast. But I got my 12 pair of socks in there, and then what I'll start doing, I'll get my long johns next. I'll lay them in here. I'll get my jackets, stuff like that. Again, there's my limb legs. If you see, I can kind of stand them up right there. They're out of the way. But I mean, by the time I get this thing full, I can get everything for my week trip, or 10 days worth of clothes in here. And I mean, it just all works, but I'll kind of show you what it looks like once I get it full. All right, so basically, there it is. I have my bow, my long johns, my socks, my underwear, my binos, my bow strap, my Eno, pretty much everything I need for my entire trip. Really the only thing I hadn't packed, and I'll go over it here in a little bit. I got my, that's my Sitka turkey vest that I love. I got my 2 pair of pants that I'll take, a couple of jackets, and I'll put that in my frame pack. But basically, it'll all go in this bow case. And say I was going to like an Alaska or somewhere like that, where those caribou come from right there, those 2 caribou, then, you know, I could get everything I needed in this bow case, checked on an airplane or something like that. And then when I got there, all I'd have to do is grab my bow case and go. Now, if I was going to fly, and I'll tell you guys this, then I have my frame pack there, so it'll fit in the overhead, or you could even check it. But for this trip, everything I need, and I can't stress enough. Used to, man, I would pack, and I'd take 5 pair of pants and, you know, 8 undershirts and 8 pair of long johns. You don't need it out there. And here's the reason why. Even though, so the weather's going to be cool. We have 30s and 50s and 60s out there. You don't sweat a whole lot. And even when you do sweat, it's so dry out there, it's so humidity free that it's just gone. Now, if I kill a bull early and you know you're down on your knees and you're wallowing in that stuff for a couple of hours, then you need to change pants. So, but I still only take 2 pair of pants. I will show y'all in the next video my Sitka pants that I wear when I show you my boots. Absolutely love them. I'll tell you why. But so many people get caught in the trap. You know, you pull up to get a buddy to go hunting, and they just got way too much stuff. So less is better in a lot of cases. The one thing I do overpack on: clean underwear, clean socks. I got plenty of lights and plenty of sharp knives, and plenty of airs. As long as I have that, I'm good to go. So anyway, this will be a short video, but check out the Lakewood cases. You know, Lakewood, as many of those things as I sold. Of course, I don't sell them now. Lakewood gave me that case and stuff. They are unbelievable bow cases. The fact that they're upright. I don't even know that I've mentioned this, and they don't open up like a piano. Everything's right there, easy to get to. I love the Lakewood cases. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Elk season's getting here quick, fast, and in a hurry. God bless. Jesus saves. See y'all.